The Portland Trail Blazers have jumped out to a very nice start to this NBA season, and Damian Lillard has proven to everybody that he is not done yet. The man is back yet again, even at his old age, and he's still getting buckets, proving that last year was a fluke. His young protege, Anfernee Simons, is getting buckets as well. You've got Jusuf Nurkic, Josh Hart, and Jeremy Grant as the rest of that starting unit. This is a fun team to watch out in Portland. They also got a very exciting rookie that we're going to be talking about. So yeah, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. We're going to be talking about all things Blazers, how they have gotten to this point, and how I see them finishing up. At the time of this recording, they are 9-3 and are bringing the clamps. They only have the 23rd best points per game in the NBA and 15th offensive rating. So the offense is bottom half of the league. Points per game is bottom third. And then you look at opponents' points per game, they're third in the NBA. Defensive rating, they are fifth. So top five in both, and they are absolutely clamping everybody, basically. 10th in the net rating. They're pretty good. It starts with their great guards up in the front court. You got Damian Lillard, who just does stuff like this every night. It doesn't make sense. And then, his young sidekick, Anfernee Simons, who's been studying Dame, been working with him every day, and just hits everything from anywhere on the court. Both of these guys are very, very exciting guards to watch, and it's making Blazers basketball more, marketable. Making that C.J. McCollum trade not look so bad because they've already found him a new backcourt mate. But this year, 26.5 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, 5.1 assists. The man is out here balling out yet again, proving that, last year was a fluke. Last year he didn't have a good season. He was hurt. 24 points per game, a lot of turnovers, not good efficiency. This year, though, everything has flipped around. He's efficient, 48% from the field, 41% from three. Still 4 turnovers per game, which definitely could be fixed, but not terrible. Actually, it's pretty bad, but still, Dame Lillard, big bounce back season, almost a 30 bomb per game. Anfernee Simons, 22 points a night, 4.3 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. A very good, fifth year for Simons, even though he's only like 23, coming straight to the NBA out of high school. He had his big breakout year last year with Dame out, and now he's proven that he can play right alongside of him as, a combo guard, his sidekick, shooting at 42% from the field, 36% from three, and averaging 1 steal a night. Now, another guy that really helps out this Portland Trail Blazers squad was the addition in the offseason, Jeremy Grant, coming over from the Detroit Pistons, where he played the last few years. But before that, he played for the Nuggets and was on a couple of good teams. So even though he's been on a rebuilding Pistons squad the last couple of years, he does have good playoff basketball experience. This year averaging about 19 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and proven to be a good defender as well as a bucket on offense, being that guy in the front court that they can go to that can get buckets. They haven't had that in a while. It's really just been Nurkic in their front court, unless I'm just completely forgetting about somebody. Nick Batum? I'm trying to think of the last good scoring forward they've had. But yeah, Jeremy Grant, big time addition for this Blazers squad. And then a guy that continues to get better and better as the games progress. My number 2 overall prospect coming into the year, Shaedon Sharpe. Absolute bunnies. The man he's different. Like a 49-inch vertical, something crazy. Averaging 9.5 points, 3 rebounds, and playing 21 minutes. And for a guy that's coming straight out of high school, that's not that common anymore in the league. And his last 7 games played, he's averaging 12.5. So he continues to get better as the year progresses. Shooting at absurd for a rookie, 51% from the field and 44% from 3. So he is, it didn't really take him too long to get adapted to the NBA. Maybe not the same caliber season as a rookie Jordan. Some of y'all might have seen that video, but still a very, very good season for Shaedon Sharpe. Now the other starters for this squad that we have to go over, Josh Hart and Jusuf Nurkic. Hart has been a very good glue guy for them so far this year, averaging 9.5 points, 9 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. He had like a 20 rebound game earlier this year, I believe, something crazy like that. Best sub 6'5 rebounder in the NBA, and yes, better than Westbrook. Jusuf Nurkic, 13 points a game, 11.2 rebounds, and 1 block. Still anchoring down the center for the Blazers, still locking up the paint, and he's doing a pretty good job controlling the glass as well. Now, I've expected more from a couple of guys on the squad, one in particular being Nasir Little. I thought head coach Chauncey Billups would do the lineups a little bit differently, but apparently not. He's starting Josh Hart instead of Nasir Little, and with Simons, Lillard being smaller guards, I figured, he'd start the bigger forward in Nasir Little to kind of complement them defensively, but no, he started Hart, and Hart, he's proven he's a great rebounder, so maybe not the worst decision in the world. This year, Little averaging 6.8 points, 2.6 rebounds, and a few assists a game. Nothing spectacular. 54% from the field, though, and 46% from 3 in 15 minutes is pretty good, so maybe that's going to get him some more playing time here down the road. Still young, so definitely a lot of room to improve. Now, the bench mob for this Blazers squad includes Winslow, Watford, Eubanks, and Keon Johnson. Eubanks so far averaging 5.5 points a game, 3.8 rebounds in 17 minutes as a key reserve for the Blazers. I believe he's played in every single game so far this year. Same thing with Justice Winslow, who's actually played a lot of minutes for this Blazers squad, and he's averaging 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. The Blazers must have seen something that a lot of people in the NBA did not see in Winslow as he's coming in, and he's actually giving them really good minutes off the bench. And he's actually been given a chance out here in Portland. Trendon Watford has only played in about 5 games, but he is playing 18 minutes a game when he does play, averaging 5 points and 3.2 rebounds per game. So another young guy there contributing. And then yet another young guy contributing here is going to be Keon Johnson for the Blazers. On the year, he's averaging about 7 points per game and 2.5 rebounds in 17 minutes. And again, this is only, his second or third year out of Tennessee. Super athletic, good defender, so definitely, him and Shadon Sharpe could be the most athletic wing duo in the league here before long. Now again, they are 9-3 without Gary Payton II, who was the best defender on that Warriors squad, and this is a team that has top 5 defense in both opponents' points per game and defensive rating, so adding Gary Payton II to this squad will make them even more lethal on the defensive side of things. For the Warriors, he averaged 7 points per game, 1.4 steals in 17 minutes. And again, that was a Warriors team that was number 2 in the NBA in defense and made the NBA Finals. So that's, an underrated free agent addition in my opinion, and he'll come in and come off the bench very nicely for this Blazers squad. Now, my outlook for them. You see the early part of the schedule there. They did actually lose to Dallas last night, so 9-4. At the time that I finished this video up. San Antonio coming up next, so very good chance there to get to 10-4. Then you got Brooklyn, Utah, Milwaukee, and Cleveland. So 4 really good teams there. That stretch there, especially those last 2 games with Milwaukee and Cleveland on the road, we're really going to see what this Blazers squad is made of. But I really like them. They have a good core for now and then a good core for later with guys like Shadon, Jabari Walker, and guys we've mentioned there. And then they got Anfernee Simons, Dame Lillard right now. Shadon Sharpe, of course, part of the future. And then Jeremy Grant, Jusuf Nurkic, of course, anchoring down the paint right now. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. You let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on the Portland Trail Blazers. Make sure to like button. And thanks for sticking around this far in the video. If you want to see more NBA content, make sure to come back later. And with all that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video.